Hi everybody, welcome to Karen from tilleycrafts.stampinup.net. Today you're joining me on the 1st of February 2023 for a Stamp Around the UK video hop. And our theme this month is Celebration. So it was to do a project with the new Celebration flyer, which runs from the 5th of January to the 28th of February. And everything in here is free, with a spend from either the July to April mini catalogue or the current annual catalogue. So if you spend £45, you can get one thing. So through here there's lots of different things. So you can get stamp sets, you can get papers, more papers, stamp sets, and then this is the one we're using today, and it's the Favoured Flowers 12 by 12 designer series paper, and again that's free with a £45 spend. Then we go on to these, so we've got more stamp sets. So this is the last £45 spend. Then this one, Beautifully Happy, we're also using, and it has 17 stamps in it, but you have to spend £90 for that. And again, these papers are a £90 spend because you get 48 sheets of the 12 by 12. And that is the host set. So that's if you host a party and you spend so much money. And there's also this very new Stampin' Bloss mini machine that's in a boho blue, and that's a sneak peek of one of the new ink colours that are coming in June, I think it is, in June. And you can get that as part of your starter kit. So let's get on, and this is the card I'm going to be making today. Very simple, but I absolutely love it, and I love the colours. And the papers it comes from, like I showed you in the catalogue, is these gorgeous papers. So you get 12 sheets of 12 by 12, and that's the front, the back, and the same with these. Stunning colours. I'll tell you the colours that are in a minute. Very bold, and this is the one that I've used today. And so you don't have to sit and watch me, I've actually used the other sheet and I've fussy cut all of the flowers out, because I didn't think you'd want to watch me fussy cut. So I fussy cut all the flowers out, even these edge ones, because as you can see I've used them round the edges so there's no waste whatsoever. And I can get that little bit off there. So there's no waste on it whatsoever. And let me just get this book and I can tell you the colours. So the colours in here are Basic Black, Blackberry Bliss, Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, Fresh Freesia and Petal Pink. So we're going with the Blackberry Bliss theme. Now I've already cut, let me just plug my phone in. I knew there was a reason I had my wire here, just bear with me 1 minute. There we go. Hopefully we won't have any disasters now. Right, so we need Winker Stella, and I've brought these in from the annual catalogue because I thought they went so well, but they're the Fun Flower resin shapes and they're still current. We have 2 layers, so we're not having a matte layer, so we've just got the normal card, and then I've got my down here. So the layer are 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, so we need 2 of those, one for the inside. Also the dual oval punch, because that's one of my favourites. And we just need to cut a card base, and like I've said on many of my videos, out of 1 A4 sheet, if you score it in half, now this way makes the normal portrait fold card. If you want the tent fold, the top opening one, you'd score it the other way in half first, then cut. So we've scored, and we're going to cut in half, and that's our 2 card bases, but we only need 1. So I just take my bone folder. I'm just going to see what I've forgotten on this video. Excuse me. Still getting over this bug I had at Christmas, but hopefully it will be sorted soon. Right, so that's our card base, our front layer and our back layer, and it's dead straightforward. We're bringing in Blackberry Bliss ink, and out of here I've chosen the For a Very Happy Birthday, and that is going to go on a scrap piece. So let me find a scrap piece. I told you I'd forget something, didn't I? Right, we have a scrap piece. I do keep all my scraps of paper in here so that I can always find one the right size for the punch. And we'll do it down here at the bottom, then we won't waste a lot. So I was just going to tap that up and stamp it on there. If I'm using photopolymer stamps, I usually have a mat, but because I've got quite a lot of grid paper, there's enough cushioning underneath. So that is all there is for the stamping. Now, as we were saying, this is a Stamp Around the UK video hop. So when you finish watching me, all the other demonstrators that are taking part will be in a link below my video. So if you go and give them a look in, you can see what they've been up to too. Let's smooth out the scrap paper. So that's that bit done. And then I've also got a bit of Blackberry Bliss to take one out of there. Pop that out the way. Move the punch. I'm a bit slow today. I don't know why. Where's my stamp and seal? See, I'm supposed to be all organised, but you know me. Just grab a few bits while I'm here so I don't forget anything else. And we just pop that on there. That's our label done. And as you can see in the inside, all I've done is I've put a little flower down. So we'll take our pile of flowers and we'll just find something that we like for the inside. I try and use the edge ones up because then I've got the full one, so that'll go in there nicely. So I usually use Tombow, but I've got about 6 bottles that are nearly finished, so I thought we'll just stick with the tape runner today. And then I'm not like shaking it trying to find one that works. A bit of stamp and seal on the back of that. I prefer Tombow because you've got the wiggle room. Just, that's it. So that's lovely for the inside of there. I've not put a greeting on the inside yet because I don't know who I'm sending them to. So once I decide who I'm sending them to, then I will put a greeting on the inside, or unless I want to just write loads, then I won't put one on. I can't get hold of this label. So I just put the label down roughly where I want it, and then I just take a few flowers, and like I had a couple of big ones, so if I got some, like this is a half a one, so that could go down there nicely. And it's a great way to use your edging up. See, I'm not bothered if that goes over it. Like that. And then I'll come in with a couple of the littler ones. And that's quite nice. And just want another little one. Or do I put this one? No, actually, we might put... I just don't want too much green all together. So, actually, I might just move that over there. I can always trim it off. I've that one there, and I'll have that one up there. Yes, quite like that. So put these out of the way. And the ones that are full of flowers, I can do other cards, which I probably will be doing some other cards with. for more of a focal point in the middle, whereas I'm using more of the edges on these flowers. So let's just stick this down. So there's lots of things you could do. You could also emboss the white piece at the back to give it some texture. Let's just get that on there. Just want to line it up right on the edge. There we go. Yeah, you could emboss the back to give it a bit of texture. You could put these up on dimensionals. There's all sorts of things you can do taking it from this design. And do you know what I mean? You can start with a design and then move on and do all sorts of things. Right, I'm just going to hang that over the edge like so, and then just bring in my snips and trim it down. That's lovely, like that. And then before I put it on the base, before I put that on, I'll put this on the base. I love the colours in this because everybody knows I love purple. So be prepared for some more purple cards to be coming out. And I've got one planned with an embossing folder and stuff like that. So there we go. That's nice. Bring in my dimensionals, which I grabbed before. A couple of dimensionals on there. Very simple card, but I think it's very effective. And I don't think you can see on my other card, I did actually Winker Stella the flowers. So I might actually just pop that. Or shall I go in the middle? Yes, I think I'll go in the middle. I like that. That's nice. And I did have a very tiny bit, if I can find it. I won't be able to find it now. There it is. Very tiny bit. If I can pick it, I can't even pick it up. Ah, got it. That can just go on there. Fill in that little bit of a space. There we go, I like that. And then bring in the resin flowers. And I think I shall pop a little one on there. Love these little flowers. And we'll have one there. And one up here, I think. That's lovely. So that's the same as this card. But now I need to put some Winker Stella on. And my Winker Stella's run out. So I thought I'd just show you, when you get a Winker Stella, you have to undo this. You take the black bit out and then screw it back up, and then it'll pierce the barrel. That's it. And then there is a little channel, if I can find it. Ugh, I can't find it. I need to put my glasses on. But you just gently squeeze and then it should come down, she says. Move that out of the way because I don't want to. There we go. So there's a little channel here, and can you see it's coming down? Whoops, squeezed it too much. But that's why I didn't do it over my card. So at first you just squeeze it a little bit. Can you see I've got far too much on there? So what I'm actually going to do is get my old one and pick this up, and then I'm just going to go over the card like this to give it a bit of sparkle, because you know me, I love sparkle. You can never have enough sparkle. Right. And then I've not wasted that I squilled. I don't want to use that one because it might blob out, so I just have to be careful with that one until it's settled down. But there we go. Let's just move all these out the way. Oops, there's me messy. Let's bring this back in and then it's not too messy. So there's my card. I hope you've liked it, but it's just a good way to use celebration papers. Use up all your edge bits that you might normally throw away. Where's my original? There's my original. So really like those. I hope you've liked it too. Please go and see the other demonstrators because they'll have done some amazing projects as well. Thank you very much for joining me for the blog hop, and I will see you again. No, I keep saying blog hop. It's not blog hop, it's video hop. Video hop, and I will see you again in March for another one. So thank you very much for joining me, and speak to you all soon. Bye.